Howdy, howdy, howdy. Today we are here at Universal Studios, not for Horror Nights, but for Universal itself. And we got the lights, camera, action guy just chilling over there, doing his thing, as usual. Yeah, okay, he's the lights, camera, action guy. And he just moved. That guy's hilarious. He's awesome. So, we just been in Kung Fu Panda twice, and I did a live stream on my Facebook page, and we love that ride more than anything because, you know, it's better than Shrek 4D, it's 10 times better than that. So yeah, I mean, Shrek 4D was okay, even she liked it, but, you know, it is what it is. And, since that we got to ride Kung Fu Panda almost like 4 times since the first time we've been here, and that ride is amazing. For the wait time, it's not bad. It's like maybe 20 minutes, you know, 20 minutes you're farther out in the back section, which is not bad because you still get to be able to do what you gotta do, and you know, it's awesome. And we're just gonna be wandering around in the park today, having a blast. Besides Universal Horror Nights, yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna be back there in October. We'll let you guys know when we're back there again, and hopefully be able to get to film in the mazes, because this time it's weird. They do allow you to film in the maze though, as long as you don't have like a super duper bright light on, you know what I mean? Then you can be able to film with your camera or with your phone, you know, just to be able to go from there. So I don't know about Universal Florida though, because they're a little bit more. Someone let that in the comments down below, saying that they're a little bit more strict out there for filming inside the maze, which is, I don't see why, because I see a lot of other people filming in there. You know, there's like a lot of other YouTubers doing the same thing as well. So yeah, out here is a little bit different because we can film. As long as they're cool with it, then yeah, that's the reason why I was able to film. So there's Kung Fu Panda right there. As in case if you're wondering, the lines are not bad, to be honest, because if you decide to go for like a 20-minute wait, you know, a 20-minute wait is nothing compared to a 40-minute wait. So right now it's like a 15. That's not bad. Got Shrek and Fiona over there, just chilling, taking some photos and all that fun stuff. Normally I would have my wand with me, but this time I don't. But we are here today on a Saturday. Technically we'd be here on a week. We're more like weekdays because the lines are easy. Everything is much more chill. You know, you're not such in a rush and whatnot. But you know, the lines are not too bad, surprisingly. So here's another reason why we're going back to Halloween Horror Nights. Is because we haven't seen the Jabberwocky show yet from the last time. We never got a chance to see it. But, you know, they're still playing the original special effects show too as well. So if you ever want to go and check that place out, you know, you should check that out. That's a fun show. Other than that, we're going to go on the tram right now. You know, it's passing through Springfield. Supposedly Springfield, that's supposed to last for a while now. Who knows what might happen to this place? Nobody knows what's going to happen to Springfield, to be honest with you. Got kids running all over the place. It's insane with all these kids running all over the place. You know it? Yep. Yeah, Krusty Burger. There's a big line at Krusty Burger right now. Wow. So if you guys are enjoying these vlogs, let us know. I'm sorry if I haven't been filming for the last 5 days. Yeah, that's the reason why. But yeah, it's been a busy week for us. What?
I don't know. He's gonna see this later. I bet you Rodney's eating his lunch, checking his phone.
And of course, There's your one and only Back to the Future, aka slash 55-minute wait for the Simpsons ride. Oh my god, 55-minute wait.
Oh my, yeah, well, look how packed it is.
Yeah, of course, because it's on a Saturday. First, some chicken. That's always good. Or slash Doc Brown's chicken. Oh, 65-minute waiter.
Oh my god.
What? Are you kidding me right now? And the last time is at 4:15. Normally, Sideshow Bob would be hanging out right here. Hogwarts is looking pretty good right now. The weather is perfectly good. It's not too hot, not too bright. You know, it's nice. And if you plan to go here on a Saturday, you're gonna deal with a 65-minute wait right now. I'm just telling you guys. We're telling you ahead of time. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna chill in that long, insane line.
Video tour. Feel free to use my hashtag if you're taking any pictures or twittering during this tour. It's hashtag Miles the Tour Guide, MILES. The Tour Guide. I know, I'm on Twitter. I'm basically famous, you guys. Basically famous. I'm going to turn it over to a real famous person. You might know him. He's on SNL, The Tonight Show.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studios.
This is so worth it.
I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece.
Thanks, Jim.
You've got the very best guide.
Miles of LeBlanc.
And the greatest driver. They're the best. I love them. Even though
Miles
owes me $5.
Let's stay in Vegas, Jimmy.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, some notes on safety before we're officially on our way. Let's go over it, shall we? First, if you need guest assistance, have a medical emergency, drop something of value over the side of the tram, or have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the ready cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back. This a long time ago. There's some evidence of our city hood on your left or your right-hand side. It's our fire station 51. Real animatronic firemen. No, I'm just kidding. They are real. We've got a police station, post office. On your screen is the founder of this very crazy city and of our company. His name's Carl Lemley. Carl Lemley was a Bavarian immigrant, moving a whole entertainment complex. On that first day, he invited audiences just like you to come and see the behind the films process. And that's what I'm going to be doing with you. In the 1920s, we started this thing called the talkies. Don't get many silent films anymore. So a lot of what we shoot happens in these sound stages where it's 98% soundproof. Great for filming with sound. This sound stage has been here a long time. It was used for the big musical Broadway. Late 1920s. They still have people singing on the inside for The Voice.
Hi everybody, I'm Carson Daly from NBC's The Voice. I want to welcome you to the Universal Front Lot. Our show is filmed on stage 12. It happens to be the largest soundstage on the Universal lot. Take a look.
Because it's our largest, there's been a lot of big movies that have shot there over the years, including classics Frankenstein and Dracula. In more recent decades, Scarface, the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park. Even outdoor scenes can be filmed inside that soundstage, and during the day, no less, instead of having to shoot at night. That's inside. You can take out the floor, put in a pool, light it to look like nighttime, all that's possible. It's more than 2 football fields worth of space. Now, we've got a lot of sound stages around us. We still use these? Yes, all the time. Not as many big movies shoot here anymore. They've got a lot of tax reasons for shooting in other areas, but still a lot of TV shows shooting here. Colony, about an alien invasion and occupation of Los Angeles, was recently here. They're on USA, one of the many networks under the NBC Universal brand. NBC Universal, NBC represents many different sitcoms, right? Like, let's see, Friends, the American version of The Office, Parks and Recreation. Superstore is another friendly workplace comedy or sitcom like that. They're a lot of fun. They shoot in the soundstage to the left.
It's hot in here, but let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
If your face stays where it is, it's gonna get punched.
Superstore stars America Ferrera on the right, Ben Feldman on the left. Their trailers, again, are over here on your left-hand side. And they shoot the interiors of this Superstore on the inside of Soundstage 21, a huge soundstage used for Apollo 13 and some of Jurassic Park as well. We also shoot a lot of reality TV here, you guys, like Hollywood Game Night with
Whose name is worth more in Scrabble?
Steve Harvey's show Steve.
Uzo Aduba?
Back to the 1939 New York World's Fair. Say hi to the Minions coming up on the right-hand side there in front of the soundstage where we shoot my current favorite sitcom. It's called The Good Place. NBC just came back. recently. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this.
Ted Danson, recently nominated for an Emmy. And speaking of famous Teds, cheers to Ted on the left.
I can't risk going to the bad place.
That work over on the left-hand side. These bungalows used to be for contract players like Jimmy Stewart, Lucille Ball from I Love Lucy. They had long contracts at one studio at a time back then. These days, we use these for Hollywood directors, writers, producers. Robert Zemeckis, that directed the Back to the Future movies, works here. Over on the left-hand side now, the De Laurentiis Company took over the old bungalow of Sir Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. Rear Window, Vertigo, Psycho, The Birds. Still some of the best suspense films of all time, and some of the best movies of all time. If you haven't seen a Hitchcock film, do yourself a favor. They still hold up remarkably well. He was knighted and made more than 50 films, and made cameos in movies like the ones on your screens. From some of our greatest history to some great new stuff happening over here. These sound stages put in 2016, fairly recent, for Hairspray Live, which shot in there and on the back lot. They have recently been used to revive Will and Grace back for a 9th and 10th season. World of Dance shoots inside here. The new show I Feel Bad. As you can see in these Metro sets on your screens, take a look to your right-hand side. We can create any city that we want to. In this case, Baltimore, but it could be New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, whatever we want it to be. A big help is these set decoration pieces, like these street lamps and trees and stuff. Now, of course, we have to bite the bullet on sound out here. It's not 98% soundproof. We still have a lot of creative control as opposed to working in a real city, right? Take a look at that street. We can redecorate it. This is Brownstone Street. We've done 3 movies you might know. Annie, the 80s version. She finds her dog out here. Home Alone, Lost in New York. Kevin McAllister throwing things over the roof. Tully Culkin. Bruce Almighty shot here as well with one Jim Carrey.
I'm in the shower!
Inside bad, outside good. Inside bad, outside good.
Oh, you're done now. Great.
Beautiful. Decorate them. They still resemble some of the iconic sets that you might remember from movies. Now, the one on your left, I think happens to be one of those. Always takes me back to the future. That is the famous clock tower that sent Marty McFly back in time at 88 miles per hour. And you know what? It actually has a rich history here. Those same courthouse steps were used for To Kill a Mockingbird, the classic in 1962. Right back. They use these same exterior sets for Gone Girl. Ben Affleck makes his confession in the gazebo. The opening of Gremlins. Of course, Back to the Future 2. Now, the original script for Back to the Future called for a nuclear power plant at the end of the movie, but that was too expensive. They didn't want to rent that out. So they changed the script so they could use this part of the backlot.
It was actually the back lot of Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're headed around the corner. Welcome to New York City. Typically, the street will depict the Big Apple itself, and I can think of somebody that knows his way around just a bit better than I do.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This was actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there by an old woman. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Lots of things have shot here on this street. It is a very popular shooting location, especially for big action sequences. If you saw Captain America First Avenger, you might remember he jumps out of a second-story window after he got his powers, chases a taxi cab down the street, 1940s Brooklyn, right? That happened right here on this street by redecorating it, making it look like the 1940s. They similarly redecorated for The Prestige, made it look like London in that movie. 1920s Los Angeles for Changeling with Angelina Jolie. This was used in Transformers, looked like downtown LA. Shia LaBeouf running down the street with the Allspark, buildings exploding behind him, as Michael Bay is wont to do. He wanted to shoot that in real downtown LA. Guess what, Michael Bay? You can't blow up buildings in downtown LA. And that is why we use the backlot. There's a lot of stuff that we can do.
I've got to say, Blues Brothers, we got to sing, we got to dance, got to drive and train with the best stunt people in the world, and got to be an actor and a writer. So it was a good piece of work.
Danny called John America's Guest because just he'd walk into anybody's house.
During the shooting of the movie, John was missing. We couldn't find him.
Danny went off looking for him. We saw a light on in this one house and knocked on the door.
I said, sir, we're doing a movie.
I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in the ditch. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. Glasses on, everybody. We're back at Skull Island.
Here we go.
Oh man, they've heard us!
Picture cars can do a lot more than that. Oftentimes, they will define the characters that drive them, or go on to become characters themselves. The first environmentally friendly cars, all foot-powered, invented by Elon Musk. Thank you very much. We got some Fast and Furious vehicles here. One of our billion-dollar franchises, right next to the other billion-dollar franchise, Jurassic World. That gyrosphere never had any glass around it. That kind of reflects the camera, right? That could be a little bad. So they actually put in the glass with CGI, computer-generated imagery. Check out the Transformers vehicles. That tank mostly made out of plywood, you guys, just painted to look like metal. Transformers, hold on, Miles. Isn't that a Paramount franchise? Well, yes, you're right, you very well-informed tram person. It turns out that Transformers, they can work anywhere on the lot. We rent any part of this lot. And different entertainment companies, we work with them all the time. Hey, thank you, Warner Brothers, for all that Harry Potter stuff. It's going real well, real well. Over to the right-hand side, this is another type of company we'll work with. Companies like Mercedes. That's called product placement, ladies and gentlemen. He's peddling more than bicycles, you guys. Reese's Pieces, right? I'm always hungry for those after every time I watch that. We're now crossing into that little island off the coast of Costa Rica. Welcome back. Nobody rolls out the red carpet like this guy.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
We are surrounded by set pieces, vehicles, and props from the Jurassic Park franchise, including the mobile lab here on your left-hand side as featured in the Lost World Jurassic Park. Again, mostly built out of plywood, painted to look like real metal. Of course, it's been around a little while now, so you can see where it's starting to come apart. That's okay. Props aren't meant to last. These cages. Uh-oh. I'm seeing dinosaurs, you guys. That's not good. Watch out for the spitters. So sorry about that. We've hired Chris Pratt to start training them to just hit people wearing Disney merch. We're not there yet. Got some beautiful fake trees over here on the left-hand side made of styrofoam, foam rubber. Some of them are just plastic. Those are great for terraforming our lot, making it look more like Jurassic Park so that we can shoot those movies here if we care to. Some of it they went and shot in Hawaii. They got rain where they're stuck in a vehicle and the T-Rex attacks at night during a storm. Basically every movie. There you go. They actually shot that on the top of one of our parking structures right here on the lot. Now, here's the thing. There's big sprinklers. That's all it is. Shooting water straight up, falls down naturally. We do make the raindrops big and thick. That's so they show up better on camera. They're 4 times thicker than a regular raindrop for that reason. In the old movies, they used to add powder to it, right? So, uh-oh. You guys, that's a flash flood. If you're in a blue seat, you might get wet. By the way, they're all blue. Sorry. Thousands of gallons of water, all recycled right. All these carefully choreographed fights that we see in every action movie today. Not to mention alternative materials like candy glass. Same material as a lollipop. Boom! You go falling out windows and throwing beer bottles at each other. Not only that, we still use illusions to make actors appear a little larger. Kirk Douglas on the left-hand side of this frame is standing on an apple box. John Wayne on the right stands well over 6'5".
And hit the ground first. Mine was taller.
And then he walks off, because this guy can't without stepping. You alright?
Yeah.
David Boreanaz has been around a couple times. He shot some scenes from Buffy the Vampire Slayer as a bloody vampire walking around in Little Europe behind us. He was recently there for SEAL Team as well, his newer show. So we're inside a sound set. You can see how elaborate these sets can get. And we've got a couple hallmarks of filmmaking around. Whoa. Everybody be cool. We're gonna be fine. We'll be fine. It's just a little California tremor. We get these from time to time. So, okay, wow, it's a little more than a little California tremor. Just stay seated. We'll be cool. As long as the roof doesn't come down. Back to, oh no. Oh, there it goes. Mayday, we're going down. Game over, man. Oh, what the?
Replace the Fast and the Furious.
Just stay calm, keep smiling, taking pictures, and acting like tourists. Wow, you guys are really handling this well. Yeah, keep doing all that. I'm sure it's good for morale. Can anybody get the attention of that propane tank driver, though? That guy looks scared stiff. Either that is a real dummy. Come on, buddy. Move it or lose it. No? Nothing. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh! All right, we're going to be fine as long as there are no more Metro cars. Oh, no. I apologize, folks. This is turning out to be a real train wreck of a tour. Oh no. You guys like sequels, right? Ready for this out of here? That was close. Congratulations, everybody. You just survived an earthquake, the big one. You did great back there, really. I'm impressed. I do that 3 or 4 times a day. I freak out every time. So, way to go. You really kept your cool. Now, they did use that exact same effect in the episode of Bones I mentioned earlier with David. Very specific career aspirations. They're arresting all the sharks in the harbor. That one's still smiling for his mugshot there. Now, uh-oh. You guys see that? Is that a fin in the water? That is not good, you guys. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't profile. It could be a dolphin, okay? What do you see out there? Is that Barry in the water? Barry, what do you see out there? Shark, dolphin? You're doing a lot of screaming there, Barry. I can't really make you out, but you got a lot of guts being out there. Oh, there they are. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, Ben, we should probably keep moving there. Don't worry, kids. I'm sure you just spilled his Kool-Aid. Poor Barry. Barry didn't see. Okay, we're gonna hide behind these gasoline tanks right here. You should be safe right there. Should be good. Uh-oh, it looks like the shark grabbed the bait buoy. Oh no, that's a gas leak. That's not. Okay, maybe not so safe next to the flaming gasoline tanks. We should probably...
Hi, birds.
Ladies and gentlemen, giving Shamu a run for his money. Give it up for Bruce the Mechanical Shark over there. Oh, yeah! Working his tail off. Deserves the credit. Only shark in the world that can do the backstroke. Look at that. They really did call him Bruce on set. Steven Spielberg named him after his lawyer, because lawyers are sharks, right? They had a big problem with Bruce, though. He kept sinking to the bottom of the ocean, like on the first day of shooting, for example. They started to call the film Flaws after a while.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark.
With Jaws in '75, and of course, Spielberg became the blockbuster maker that we know him as today. Now that area down there was never used for Jaws. That's Cabin Cove from the show Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. Yeah. Over here on your right-hand side, this chicken ranch was used in The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. And to the left-hand side are some of the sets from Desperate Housewives, ABC's show.
And the fantasy world of Dr. Seuss became a reality.
You can see just a small portion of that reality to your right-hand side relative to the massive scale of this production. 11 sound stages were all occupied with bridge sets during production, including one just for putting who's in makeup every day. Werewolf Monroe, every single actor needing that prosthetic nose. Plus huge portions of the backlot, 9 football fields worth of fake snow, almost 2,000 candy canes. Just a few of the numbers for this massive production. We're now making our way to their neighbors. If you thought they had a bad neighbor in Whoville, it's a lot worse here on the back lot. They live next door to a real psycho. I hope some of you recognize the famous sets from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Psycho 2 used that same Bates Motel, and the Psycho House on the Hill is from the original. It's built at 7/8 scale, makes it look smaller and therefore further away on the hill. That's what we call forcing perspective. We use it all the time. We're headed up the Psycho path right now. You can actually see Mother in the top left-hand window, especially when you're on the left-hand side. And is that Norman? What is Norman doing out here? He's a bit of a reckless, bit of a mama's boy. Hopefully he doesn't give us too much trouble. Oh, that's a big scary knife. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Norman, don't touch the tourist. Okay, all right. We're good. We're good. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to one of the most immense and impressive sets on the Universal backline. This is the incredible plane crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. That's a real 747. It hasn't been in the sky since the 70s. The ashtray has given away $60,000 to buy that plane from a junkyard. An additional $200,000 to get it shipped here. They always get you with that shipping in hand. $300,000 for this set, used for less than 5 minutes of the film. Here's Rick Carter, the production designer, and Mr. Spielberg telling you more. Feel free to grab a quick picture. You can stand up even if you like.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set.
Am I right? Here we are inside Sullivan Truck Repair. I don't know much about this place. Ben obviously comes here all the time. It's a known street racer hangout. It seems like should be able to get in touch with somebody that can tell us more about what's going on in here. Oh, good. It looks like I'm getting another incoming transmission from somewhere else inside the garage. I'm going to go ahead and put them on with you guys. Hold on.
Hey, yo! They just got here. All right, I got it. Well, listen, hello, beautiful people, particularly you right there missing the third row. How you doing? You good? My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while in third row, like I was saying. So look, see over there? That's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. But that work of art back over there was made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels. Extra fly.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
So like I was saying, the third row, right? I'm saying,
Stay seated. You don't need any 3D glasses yet either, if anybody's wearing those. We're just gonna hang out in here for a few minutes and hopefully this will all blow over. Oh my goodness, what is... Oh jeez. They must have no idea what time it is. All their skirts and pants are too tight. They probably don't have any phones on them. This party's never gonna end. Unless the cops show up, I guess. Everybody out! The FBI! Turn that music off! Parties in LA, they never end until the cops show up. And even then, the DJ just turns down the music.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And what the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. You got it. It's lightweight.
First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
Still talking about
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Keep your heads down if anything gets serious. I'm sure we'll be fine. Nothing screams safety like a dimly lit parking garage with ambient gunfire. So, yeah, we're just gonna hang out here for a couple of minutes and hopefully no cars come screeching up and chasing us through LA.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Letty, hook him up.
I got to move out!
Now we're moving.
Dad, look out! You can be the witness to it on the call of the day! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Go in the doors!
Way to go, Letty. Roll another missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this.
Roman, don't shoot! Head for the bridge! Under the trenches! Everybody hold on!
Hit the nitrous. Ride and die.
Alright, so we got to experience the tram. And, you know, Earthquake the big one versus Disaster. Unfortunately, the Fast and Furious ride over in Orlando, Disaster is gone completely. Fast and Furious took over that one, unfortunately. But, you know, it's pretty much the same concept, pretty much the same deal. And we're lucky we still have the Earthquake ride over here in our neck of the woods. But, you know, it is what it is, and it's definitely a fun attraction. So if you guys decide to you know, head on out to LA, definitely see the comparison, because they're both similar, and they're always going to be similar no matter what. And
They did the same thing.
yeah. So yeah, but we're gonna do some more rides. We're gonna go on. Hopefully a few more things. We'll see how it goes because right now each line is like 60 minutes of a wait. The Simpsons ride, like I said, aka Back to the Future. That used to be Back to the Future. The ride. Really nice, good weather today for LA, surprisingly. You know, definitely not bad. So we're gonna go down.
Return those.
So look at this in the sky. Someone said whatever it was and leave it as, I guess, something in the sky? I don't know. Everybody's all looking at it right now, as you can tell. What do you think it says?
I don't know.
It's a mystery in the sky. I don't know. Look at this, you guys. It looks like they got Nintendo World going on in full swing. That's what all that construction is going down there. And there's a lot of it. And also for aka Jurassic Park / Jurassic World is also getting a huge facelift. And I bet you there's going to be a lot of goodies with going on in there. Earlier when we were on a tram today, we saw a lot of construction going on. There's a lot of updates. I don't know what they're going to do with that sign over there, but I'm pretty sure they're either going to keep it or they're probably going to redub it over with the Jurassic World sign. So we'll see how that part goes. Wow, guys, look at that. The water is completely drained. I don't know if they're still going to keep that layout, or I'm pretty sure they are, but who knows? And who knows what's going to be in those two buildings. For one, I don't know what's going to be, you know, going on between the two, so there's a lot of big iffies, a lot of transformations going on in the back of those. On the other side, when we were on a tram, there's a lot of construction going on. As for that gate over there, I don't know if they're going to keep it or if they're still going to keep it. We'll see what goes on. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, quick update. If you're planning on going on the Mummy ride, which is over there, they closed down the single rider lines. I don't know why. I guess they do because we're trying to fill up the gaps. Those type of reasons. And they say for now, but for now really means they tell you like 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. And the sad thing is the park closes at 5:30 besides 6. So there's strange things right there. And on that side is Poltergeist. Each of the ribbons, they all tend to change a lot, the colors. And yeah, they got green for a regular general admission. It's right over there. We're gonna do this. So I don't know, single rider looks worse too.
Yeah.
Dang.
Take cover! Look, escape route. Wait, something's wrong. It's Devastator. Where's Vortex? We need cover. Hold on. Sideswipe. Rookie, they trusted you with this mission. Got it, Bone Crusher. My gun's jammed. Got it. It's him again. Activate battle shields. We're ahead. Hold on. Brace yourself. Everybody okay?
Sure.
Gotta find a way down.
We're fine.
Optimus! Cowards run. Heroes fight. Your war is with me. Compliment! Protect the Allspark.
Just dropping in.
We're on our own. What do we do? Beg the mercy never. No more running recruits. He wants the Allspark? He can have it!
Yeah, give it to us.
Oh no! Evac, report in. Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters. Way to improvise, team. Thanks for being the champ.
Well, guys, I hope you had as much as fun as we did, because we had a blast. We're crossing this bridge with less light. We had a blast today. It was fun.
We've pretty much seen everything.
We
Again.
did a little bit of Horror Nights as a sneak preview, and we saw some pretty cool stuff today. And we're gonna go back sometime in October, so we're not completely done with Universal Horror Nights just yet. Everything tonight was just flawless. For a 60-minute wait, as they say, it's not really technically not that. No, it wasn't, surprisingly. And in case if you're worried, you know, just go. You know, go.
We already seen. I mean, today or tonight, we've seen everything that we missed.
Oh yeah, tonight, that was amazing. That was that was like a once.
So basically, we've seen everything.
All right. So, anyways, guys, we're tired. We're hungry and slurring our words a little bit,
We've
but
been here since like 8 this morning.
I know it's been a long day. Subscribe for some more. I know there's
They don't close until 1.
Right.
I mean, 2.
2.
I'm sorry, 2.
2 in the morning.
We just left early.
Literally, like early. And subscribe for some more, guys. I just got some new subscribers today. Thank you for those 3 subscribers. Yeah. So, yeah, Horror Nights is going until November 3rd. But it's funny though, because it said November 7th when we got up here. Yeah, that's so weird. So anyways, guys, yeah, definitely for sure it was a fun day. And thank you for those who subscribe to the channel. There's 2 new subscribers. Thank you guys for sure. I also subscribe back to you. But I lost another subscriber. I don't know why. There was 3 subscribers earlier. But yeah, you know, definitely for sure subscribe to the channel if you're new here. It's been a crazy night. As always, love you all to death. It's been great. Got to roll Kung Fu Panda several times here. I did live streams. I didn't really want to film, like, you know, that much today, unless, although they'll show it probably here in a bit on that. See, it says November 3rd. Select nights for November 3rd. But as always, we'll see you guys later. My name is Jason. I'm DDR USA. I'm your host. We will see you guys real soon. It's cold. Weather's not that bad. Alright, we'll see you guys.